Yo, what up, y'all? So let's look at this list. About a month ago, Boom Bap Nation. If y'all don't follow their Instagram page, go follow it. It's pretty great. Their old school hip hop page is really great. So Boom Bap Nation made a list, the top 15 underrated MCs of all time. So let's go through this list. And I'm going to give you my opinion on it. And I have a list for my 15 list. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go over their list. I'll give you my thoughts on it. And then I'll go over my list of the top 15 underrated MCs of all time. So, Boom Bap Nation at number 15, Phife Dawg. Not mad at that. Number 14, Evidence. Not mad at that. 13, OC. Okay. Number 12, Corrupt. Number 11, Pharaoh Monch. I feel like I always say his name wrong. Monch? I don't know. I always say it wrong. Number 10, Razzcast. Number 9, Buckshot. Number 8, Cannabis. Number 7, Raw Digger. Number 6, Lloyd Banks. The fact that Lloyd Banks got acknowledged, I'm happy about that. Number 5, Master Ace. Number 4, Wise Intelligent. Number 3, Grand Pumbaa. Number 2, AZ. And number 1, on their top 15 underrated MCs of all time, Treach. I love Treach being on this list, and I have no problem with him being underrated. I always say this, when people talk about greatest rap groups of all time, and greatest rappers of all time, Naughty by Nature is rarely mentioned, and Treach is rarely mentioned in amongst the greatest rappers of all time, and I think that is just absolute blasphemy. So, great list, honestly. The only person who I think shouldn't be on this list that I would probably take out is Cannabis. But for the most part, this is a great list. But there are some people that I would take out and add on. So here's my list, and y'all can let me know what you think. So as far as this list goes, I would keep Treach, I would keep AZ, I would keep Lloyd Banks, I will keep Corrupt, and I will keep Phife Dawg. So I will keep 5 of the 15 on this list. Everybody else will get replaced on my list, and you guys can let me know what you think about this. At number 6, Everlast from House of Pain. I think Everlast is freaking phenomenal. He is phenomenal. I don't know. I feel like House of Pain is underrated and Everlast is underrated. So I got Everlast. And mine's isn't in order, so it's in no particular order. Number 7, MC Ren, NWA. MC Ren needs to be mentioned amongst some of the greatest rappers of all time, but if you talk about an underrated MC of all time list, MC Ren needs to be on there. He absolutely needs to be on there. So yeah, on my list, MC Ren is on there. Number 8, Eazy-E. Now I know what y'all thinking. Eazy-E didn't write his lyrics and blah, 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 blah. Who the heck cares? Eazy-E can rap. He was dope. He had one of the greatest voices ever. He was amazing. Everybody love Eazy-E. How can you not like Eazy-E? And if it wasn't for Eazy-E, you gotta think there'll be no Ice Cube, there'll be no Dre, and look at all of the artists that came but the Dre and Ice Cube. What will rap be today if it wasn't for Eazy-E? It'll probably look entirely different. So Eazy-E has to be on this list. Number 9, Danny Brown. Now, for you people who are, 40, 50, y'all may not know. Heck, some people my age, I'm 30. Some people in my age probably don't know who Danny Brown is. But from 2010 until today, 2023, I think Danny Brown has been not only one of the best rappers in the game, he has been criminally underrated. Now, Danny Brown, he don't sell a lot of records. But if you go listen to his albums and you go look at those reviews, every one of his albums is critically acclaimed. Every album he's ever dropped is ranked amongst one of the best albums of that year. That is facts. Go look at his discography. Danny Brown can go bar for bar with any rapper in the game. So I put Danny Brown on there. At number 10, I know a lot of people don't like his personality, but as far as discography, longevity, great albums, this rapper does not get the respect or the credit he deserves, and that guy is The Game. The Game is criminally underrated. Now, I know y'all want to say the documentary 50 wrote some of his songs. Okay, whatever. Let's say he has that strike against him. Still a classic album, right? But he came back with Doctor's Advocate. Borderline classic album. He got LAX. He got the Red album. He got Born to Rap. He got the documentary too. Game got some albums, man. And don't even get me started on the mixtapes. And Game is one of those guys. Like, Game, when he first came out to me, he wasn't like, he was a good lyricist, but he wasn't an elite lyricist. But listen to his albums over time. He gets better and better and better and better and better and better as a lyricist. So I think The Game is underrated. Put your personal feelings towards The Game to the side. Put it to the side. As far as catalog goes, gotta throw The Game in there. Number 11, Inspector Deck. When you talk about Wu-Tang, we talk about Method Man, of course. We talk about RZA. We talk about Ghostface. We talk about Raekwon, GZA. Not too many people talk about Inspector Deck. And Inspector Deck, Inspector Deck might be the best lyricist out of Wu-Tang. So, Inspector Deck, I think Inspector Deck should be on this list. Number 12, 13, and 14. Before I tell y'all this, let me turn on this fan. I'm from the South. I was born and raised here in Dallas, Texas. So, some of y'all may not agree with the next three people I'm about to say, but again, this is my list. If you're from Texas, you probably understand this. But at number 12, Webby. Webby. Let me tell you something. When Webby first came out, and for a little bit, Boosie got a lot of the credit. Boosie, people here still talk about Boosie, but people forget about Webby. People forget about what Webby has done. Webby was on a heck of a run. From 05 when he first came out, actually before 05 when he was putting out the mixtapes with Boosie. Even in 2011 when he dropped Savage Life 3, that was crazy. But Webby was on a heck of a run, and Webby can rap, he can rap his butt off, man. So, it's like, and again, nothing against Boosie, but Boosie got, Boosie is more popular. Boosie got a lot of the credit, but people forget Webby had the South on lockdown. Savage Life 1 and 2 was out. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Webby had the South, what they say, in a chokehold. So for me, Webby got to be on this list. Number 14 on the most underrated MCs of all time. No, number 13, I'm sorry. Number 13 of the most underrated MCs of all time. Another guy from the South, Master P. I know what some of y'all are thinking. Master P was never an elite lyricist. To some people, he wasn't elite. But for down here in the South, really for the whole rap game, don't matter where you at, but specifically the South, Texas, Louisiana, Master P was that dude. He was that dude. And Master P was going triple platinum. I think he went triple platinum twice. He went platinum. I think he went triple platinum twice, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look this up. I think MP The Last Don sold 3 million albums. Let's see. I just want to be sure. I don't want to, say he went triple platinum twice and he didn't. Okay, so Master P. MP The Last Don, his 7th album. 4 million albums sold. 4 million albums sold. 4 million. 4 million. That's nuts. Quadruple platinum. The album before that, Ghetto D. What? 3 million albums. So in a span of less than 2 years, Master P just by himself. Hold on, wait. That's not even including Mr. Ice Cream Man, platinum. So from 96 to 98, in 3 years, Master P sold 8 million albums minimum. Classic records he had. I mean, Master P was just, he was just phenomenal, man. His rapping as a CEO. I think Master P don't get the credit he deserves. That's just how I feel. That's my opinion. Number 14, another guy from the South. Represent Texas. 0. 0, 0, 0. Zero, I shouldn't even have to explain. Just like Master P, I really shouldn't have to explain why Master P is underrated. But 0, definitely, I shouldn't have to explain why he's underrated. His catalog speaks for himself. An elite lyricist, fantastic albums. I really don't know what else to say. 0, number 14. And my final rapper for the list of the top 15 most underrated rappers of all time. He's personally in my top 5 rappers of all time. Redman. Redman, number one of the most consistent rappers of the 1990s. 3, possibly 4 classic albums in a row. There Is a Dark Side, Muddy Waters, and why am I blanking on the other one? There Is a Dark Side, Muddy Waters. There Is a Dark Side. I always get the name of that album. God dang it. There Is a Dark Side, Muddy Waters, and What the Album. There we go. And What the Album. I mean, Redman is just... A lot of people like talk about Method Man and all these other rappers for the 90s, but I'm like, if you talk about some of the greatest rappers of all time, how the heck do you not have Redman on that list? That's blasphemy. So, that's just my list. So I'm going to just say this again. Tretch, AZ, Lloyd Banks, Corrupt, Phife Dawg, Everlast, MC Ren, Eazy-E, Danny Brown, The Game, Inspector Deck, Webby, Master P, 0, Redman. That's my list. Another rapper that almost made the list, Action Bronson, almost made the list. I mean, Eric Sermon almost made the list. But I mean, it's a lot of underrated rappers. It's a lot of underrated rappers. Yeah, I mean, but salute to Boom Bap. Their list is great as well. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what you think about Boom Bap Nation's list and what you think about my list. And leave your comments below. But great list.